Hey everybody, welcome to the Saw Shack, and welcome to the new subscribers, and hello to everyone, and thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. Tonight I'm working on this C-5. If you saw it on the live, we poured gas down the poured fuel in the carburetor and no spark. So we're gonna tear the side cover off of this. I've never ever worked on one of these. I've never run one. I've never worked on one. So let's get in it. Hope everybody's having a great day. With a great start to the week. Yeah, Homelite C-5. We can turn it clear over on its side because it doesn't have any fuel in it. I fished all the stuff out of the fuel tank. This cool pencil was in there. If you saw the live feed, you saw that the pencil, got the pencil out of there. And of course the eraser to the pencil was in there also. And an old end to the fuel filter. I pulled the fuel filter out and there was already one in there. So it must have fell out a long time ago. I don't know what I'm getting into in here. Well, like I said, I don't have no idea what's in here. This, if you weren't on the live feed and watching this, I got this saw and two others. We got two of them running on that live feed. One was an easy, super easy Homelite, and another Homelite Super XL Auto. A blue one with no muffler. No muffler at all. We got it running. And we got the super easy to run on with fuel, squirting fuel into the carburetor. I haven't put gas in them yet to try to. The Super XL Auto, the Super XL Auto, the fuel lines on it are rotted out. Oh yeah, look at that. You can't see it right there. Look at that grunge in there. Oh, it's so thick. This is going to take some cleaning, I can tell already. Let me find the right size socket. All right. Set that little beauty right there. Now, do I have a punch? Or something that could act as a punch? This might act as a punch today. We need a different punch. Well, luckily, Homelite gives you a spot to tap something in there. So it's like prying up on it a little bit, you know? It's not like prying, but it's prying. So let's try that. It's got some up pressure. It's pushing up with the screwdriver wedged in underneath it. Let's see if it works. Just like a champ. Thanks, Homelite. Key's still in it. Nice. Let's see. The magnet ain't real strong in it. Guess I don't know how strong they're supposed to be. Hold on to that nut. It's not really that dirty in there. Boy, the rest of it is absolutely filthy. So, let's see. Boy, what is that little thing? Might need my glasses. Well, that's got to be the points in there. It might just be this plug wire. Get that thing out of the way. The points are clean. Yeah, the points are clean. They're not all fried, and they're not. Look at that. 15 thousandths points gauge. Yep, there's a points gauge right on the thing. Right on that little cover. How awesome is that? Yeah, I'm telling you, they had it going on back then. Well, that's that. I'm gonna pull this. I probably shouldn't. Maybe I won't. This plug wire is not in good shape. That I do know for sure. So that's going to be an issue anyway. Let's see if we can make it make spark. Okay? We'll just hook that little thing right there on there. Think it'll work? At least that way, then I know that I just have to fix the spark plug boot. All right. Let's see. All right. I'll put this flywheel back on there. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. See, like I said, I've never worked on one of these before. The coil is inside there. It's not on the outside like normal. The magnetic stuff. Oh yeah. See, that's much. See, the magnet is in here on this one. Like I said, I never worked on one of these. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, this guy's it. So that's good. So we know that. Points are clean. Well, that little doohickey's got 2 washers in there. Let's see what makes that thing go on there like that. Oh, the three little notches there. That on there. That on there. It sure is fun dinking around with these old saws. All right, let's give it a spin. Yeah, it's just that plug wire. The plug wire is what was messed up on it. It's got strong spark. Strong spark. You want to see it? I'll show it to you. What's our old saying from way back? We've got spark. Oh yeah. Yeah. She needs a little bit of cleaning up, but other than that, I think it's gonna run. I think it's gonna run. If I can get this plug wire situation figured out. Which might take me a little bit. Look at this big old giant spark plug. Yeah, it's just that plug wire. So I'll have to get that figured out somehow. Because I don't have another coil unless that other great big giant Homelite is the same. I don't know. So this will be kind of at a standstill. I think it would run though. I'm pretty sure it'll run if I can get spark to it. To the cylinder. Speaking of cylinder, let's look in there and see what this looks like. I can find a flashlight. From what I can see of the cylinder, it doesn't look bad there. Some carbon on top of the piston. Let's look in the muffler. I'm going to put this back in there. Man, that's a huge plug. J6J Champion. Let's see what goes on here. Shall we? We shall. The outside of the muffler looks decent. I wonder what it looks like on the inside. It's got some carbon in there, that's for sure. Muffler needs a little bit of cleaning. Cylinder still looks good. Everything that I can see. Muffler, the exhaust port needs cleaned up. But other than that, other than that, it looks good. This saw's gonna run. It's gonna run, muffler. Pretty sure. Cool. It'd be fun to get this big old beast running. C-5. Yeah, there's quite a bit of carbon. Yeah, there's lots of junk in there. We're gonna have to get that apart. Oh. Boy, it's kind of stuck. It's trying to rain out tonight. There we go. Oh yeah, there's lots of garbage in there. We'll get that cleaned up. Thanks everybody for the feedback on the content and on the channel and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It helps. And if there's something that you'd like to see more of, or if you have something that you have questions about or whatever, don't be afraid to get in the comments and get a comment in there. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to all the comments that come in, but I try. I try to get to them. This thing's probably never ever been apart. I think there's a lot of saws out there that have never been torn apart. That's part of the fun of getting them going, and thinking about, where it's been. Where was the last piece of firewood that this saw cut? Those kinds of things interest me. And bringing back, because at one point in time, this saw was probably somebody's pride and joy, Like now, you got guys that love their stills and their, like a 064. I like my 064. Guys like 372, 390, 394, 395. you know, 500i. That's their pride and joy right now, you know. Like I said, at one point in time, this saw was somebody's, you know, it was cutting firewood or logging or whatever, you know. It was doing work. You know, and to bring it back to life, you know, and even if it only runs for 10 minutes, it's still worth it to me to tinker around with it, you know, because it might run, and you know, you never know. It's from the 60s. So it's been around a while, and it will run again. I'll figure out something for that spark plug wire. I will get it figured out. You got to get all that junk out of there, you know. Like Donnie Walker says, carbon kills. Chainsaws. Anyway. Oh yeah, that was a big chunk. Well, enough of that business. It's kind of a mess. But I got a spark plug boot on it anyway. She's got a ways to go, but it's looking better already. We'll get this side cover pulled off and get it cleaned up too. Oh yeah, she'll clean up. That stuff is just caked on there bad. Big old bullfrog carburetor. Yeah, anyway. Needs a return spring of some kind on the carburetor, maybe. Choke works. I'm sure that's going to need some cleaning up. Oiler rod works. Should pump oil. All right. Well, we'll just keep tinkering with it and hopefully get it going. Hopefully get it going well enough to make a few cuts with it anyway. Sometime. I believe it'd start right now, but it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think I better do that. All right, everybody. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Joining me in the saw shack today. And hope you all have a great day and have a great week. Love you all. Take care. Be safe. TazMan is rolling.